Alright. Hello, everybody. Delinquent Lucy here, and I am joined with Florida Fiend again. And
Yo.
with us is our first guest of this new series that we're doing, I guess, or whatever the live streaming shit. Yulverick.
So,
Today we're just gonna be looking at different scales on TikTok, kind of just shit talking them. Um, and talking about other scales that we've heard of, but we don't actually have the videos for, or there's just so many videos that have talked about it that it's not worth pulling up a single one.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
Yeah, Akuma, by the way, we are slow. We are incredibly slow. It took us like a while. Like, Yolvik went to go piss, I went to go piss, Yolvik went to go piss again. Like, madness.
I'm sorry.
Um,
Stage fright, man.
Here, I'm adding everybody and letting them know what we're doing.
you telling them that we're doing you, mom?
I might actually just body slam you. Add everybody I can.
Alright. Well, I guess we could probably first off start off with at least one of the ones that we have to speak about while PJ does this. How about we go with like the immeasurable speed Goku arguments and talk about why they're garbage.
Sure, we can do that.
Alright, so what I remember, the majority of the immeasurable speed arguments come from like either Goku like just going through hits time skip, or Jiren doing the same thing with the time cage. And in the first case, it's really like both cases are inconsistent. Like the debunk is inconsistencies. In the first case, like he goes through hits time skip at first, and then hit just powers it up, and then it stops him again. So it's a bit weird there. But then we also have like the inconsistencies of Goku still using instant transmission, and also in the manga, if you want to use manga version, it's just straight up stated that Goku just overpowered his ability much rather than just anything else.
Yeah. There's actually one other argument I've come across a couple of times
Oh,
that's also not very good. It's the whole, Zeno erased the timeline.
oh
They
yeah,
were stuck in that
Oh,
void.
that one.
Goku went in
Fucking
and
Christ.
yeah, that's another just not just not good like at all.
yeah. We also have like, I mean, with that one, it's I believe it's in the anime. We actually don't see Goku get out of the time machine ever, right?
Yeah, didn't he just instant transmission
No, no, like
something?
no, they
No, he
went
used
through the
the
time.
time
Yeah, they
machine.
use the time machine. They use the time machine
Oh,
to go there, and then like they just don't go out of the time machine in the anime. In the manga, like Goku steps out of the time machine. Um,
But he
but
yeah,
still
he had
has
to.
to use it. Like,
yeah, but in
Yeah,
both
he still had to
cases,
go.
he uses instant transmission like after that point anyway, which wouldn't be like needed if he just had that like if he had immeasurable speed or inaccessible speed.
even if you argue that his instant transmission just allows him to be faster than, let's say somebody who's higher into immeasurable or inaccessible, um, it doesn't really hold up from a narrative perspective as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just due to the fact, if he's faster than, we'll say linear time in the case of immeasurable speed, especially about the end of tournament of power, how is time still getting measured?
yeah, like the tournament of
Yeah.
power itself is like a time tournament, so it just doesn't make any sense for that to be the case. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we can start watching the first video. I think we've pretty much covered the immeasurable speed Goku because I don't think there's any other arguments for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't Bulma step out too? No, Bulma didn't go. Bulma didn't go with him to the future. It was just in the anime, it was Goku and Trunks, and I think it was the same in the manga. It may have may have went in the manga too. I don't know. I don't remember the manga. I don't like the manga.
Like, it's not that bad.
Well, look, it's pretty bad. It's pretty down bad.
Peach, you say that a lot, but then it's bad.
Yeah. Oh no, like My Hero isn't that
and
bad.
you bozos say it's bad and then just don't elaborate. It's bad. Why is it bad? Oh, it just is.
Well, look,
I actually do elaborate. Fuck you.
I don't elaborate because it's self-explanatory.
It's axiomatic, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
you
why
don't
is
elaborate
My
because you
Hero
can't.
mid? It just is. Like, I can't.
Yeah, that's a that's a great argument.
It is. Yeah.
It's a-
Why is thing bad? Yeah, it just is.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, why would it be good?
No, that's stupid. If you're going to argue it, it's the fact that it's incredibly repetitive and has to borrow from both Western and Eastern media to actually do any semblance of a story.
Man, are we gonna actually watch anything, or are we just gonna argue about literary analysis?
This man's like, well, come on, like, but My Hero though.
Don't let Yulverick slam me too hard. Not on cam.
Damn, Akuma, yeah, stream mid, yeah, it would be fucking bad if you were here though. At least with mid, not bad.
Oof. Yeah, let's watch the Gojo shit.
Yeah, first one's up is the Kuros Gojo video. Probably gonna look low quality, but I can't really help that because that's just kind of what that's the price we pay for looking at TikTok videos when they're not optimized for desktop.
Should have just said looking at TikTok videos in general, but you know.
Yeah, it's the price we pay for looking at TikTok. All right, let's fucking hit play and listen to this.
What's up, guys? Kuros here. Thank you for having me on the show. Today I'm going to be responding to Thunder Cluck and Pinoy Pin's video, debunking Gojo for the 1,000th time. When you need infinite speed, you just have to move faster. Gojo can slow things down with infinity. You sort them out at what if something is faster than light? You can't assume that you can sort everything out at any speed because that's a no-limit fallacy.
So I feel like ever since his first video, basically using the same debunk, essentially, a lot of people have been misusing no limits fallacy, and so I kind of want to address that. So here's the definition of no limits fallacy, screenshotted from the Versus Battle Wiki. It's the same thing on Character Stats and Profile and on Google as well. This one, someone states that because something has not demonstrated any limits or only certain limits, then it has none or only the ones demonstrated. So that's not what's happening here. So this was the same line of reasoning on his debunk to my initial debunk back a couple months ago. So the reason that this doesn't work is that no one is claiming a no limits fallacy. Just because he hasn't stopped anything at the speed of light doesn't mean that we need to quantify the amount in which he slows things down.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I want you to think about what you said. I don't even feel like I need to explain it. I'm just going to put this on the screen for you. For all my debaters out there, for anybody listening to this video, I'm going to go ahead and explain something to you guys of how things work. Okay, so if I'm in...
Pause real quick, because I want to respond right now. So this is a 3-minute long video anyway. So the first point about the whole what was it? Fucking I guess the burden of proof or whatever, right? The issue is Clothespins has shown time and time again evidence of why Gojo's Infinite would be able to stop anything with finite speed. And it's just straight up stated within the canon. With the page on Gojo, how Gojo's abilities work. I believe it's in chapter. I want to say, I may be wrong, but I want to say chapter 7. Might be wrong. It's been a while since I looked at it. There was a page that explained how Gojo's abilities work. And in that page, one of the pages that explained it, it states basically that it works like the Achilles and Tortoise paradox, which realistically, Achilles and Tortoise paradox just basically means that any finite distance can be divided infinitely. So in order for you to cross a finite distance, or in this case, the finite distance of where Gojo's Infinite works, you would have to be able to cross an infinite distance.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not that hard of an ability to actually grasp when it comes to that part of it. Like, obviously, people say that it's really like poorly written because it's basically written by somebody who doesn't understand like the math behind it. But even then, it still doesn't really have any issues going on with it.
Didn't Geeky like get a mathematician to also explain it?
I'm pretty sure it was two doctorate level people, and one was one was a chemist, the other one was I think a mathematician. Yeah.
Mhm. Nice.
Which, interestingly enough, their whole thing actually said that it could be working on set theory, so it could be different levels of infinite, which would actually upscale Gojo's power
Yeah,
from just like a normal infinity to multiple sets of infinity.
not to mention there's also some
But if you're
arguments.
FTL,
Well, yeah, if you FTL, then obviously you're above fucking Infinite Series.
yeah.
If you're Kuros, I guess.
So in that case, it would actually have a lot of evidence to back it up, which would mean that it's not a no limits fallacy because we actually have like actual evidence to back up this claim, which rather than just saying, well, we've only seen it this one case, so it has to be like that it works on everything with a finite speed. We actually have something that confirms that it works on anything with a finite speed. Further, you can also get like you can even wank it higher to like inaccessible to possibly even immeasurable speed. I just think that most often than not, you just only need infinite, because most of the time, if somebody can get through that, they probably are just gonna body Gojo anyway.
Yeah. Like Shinra.
Rico.
Shinra,
Toriko.
Toriko, PJ's mother.
Is Rimuru? No.
Christ.
Look, to be fair, I'm
Does
just saying that.
Rimuru have any immeasurable speeds?
In the light novel, from what I understand, Rimuru does. Shield Hero does too, actually, funnily enough.
Really?
Yeah, literally fights through time against the series Big Bad, yeah.
Jesus. Is the series Big Bad that one
technically,
lady?
I was going to say, technically a redo of a Hitler if you want to argue it.
Akuma Toothless does not have immeasurable speed, I swear to God.
Akuma, I
I'm
will
sure
ask for mod perms in this thing and just, like, ban you.
Okay,
Akuma.
it's okay, I can look at stream chat. If you... I can remove you right now.
Just your right to speak.
I got the stream pulled up on my laptop. That's how I'm watching it.
I've got it on my phone. Yeah, I don't really see what else he could debunk here, but let's just see if he has any others. Hold on a moment. Pull that up. Let's hit play.
No momento.
See if there's any more.
All right.
If I'm in a debate with somebody and somebody's arguing for Gojo and they say Gojo can slow things down until they stop, and I say, can you prove to me how fast Gojo slows them down by? And then the guy says, I can't, so I don't know. That means you're not able to give a quantification, so we can only go by what Gojo has been shown to slow things down by.
Because the whole power in general is to slow things down until they stop him.
Oh, yikes, no. Okay, while their abilities are slightly different, I'm going to go ahead and explain
Older
something. So there's a character called the Turtle in DC Comics, and he's in the CW Flash show. The Turtle is able to slow things down. How fast can the Turtle slow things down by? He's able to slow down FTO characters or infinite speed characters in the Flash and the Flash comics. By no means necessary am I saying their powers are exactly the same, but obviously the Turtle can slow you down until you can never reach him, just like Gojo. In this case, we can quantify how fast the Turtle can slow things down by because he's able to slow down faster than like characters like the Flash, where you can't do the same for Gojo. Therefore, faster than like characters until proven otherwise would be able to blitz Gojo.
The whole reason that infinite speed or higher would be the ability to pass this technique is because those speeds can't be slowed down.
Infinite speed and immeasurable speed characters.
Hold on, can we pause that real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are both at like the 2-minute mark.
2 minutes 16-ish. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
I'm at the part with the turtle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go until 2:16 and then we can pause it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm at 2:16.
Okay, I'm at 2:16.
Fuck.
Everyone at 216 then, or
You at 216 yet, Peach?
Yeah, I'm at 216.
here
Sorry
we go.
about that.
Exact timing. So the way, firstly, FTL characters and the big issue here is FTL characters in DC Comics. FTL like basically grants you immeasurable or higher speeds very
Yeah,
regularly.
I don't know why.
That is, and the Speed
I-
Force just literally breaks anything that the turtle would be able to whip out anyway. Like that's just incredibly disingenuous. This is very much a false comparison. It's not even like a good like. Sure, yeah, they're similar in their thematics of like I slow you down until you can't move or you'll never reach me, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
FTL is literally just immeasurable or higher, but that's
Hey, Peach,
Kuros can't
can you do me
read.
a favor and type real quick in chat so I can make you a channel moderator? I don't remember if I already have or not.
I don't know if you have or not.
I'll make you all for one. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. So, and even then, we actually do have another point to sort of throw at Corrosive's way is the fact that we do actually have a way that it works. They directly state it keeps dividing in half, And even then, if you want to say, well, that's not good enough for me, it's like, well, congrats, it infinitely divides in half over an instant because we've seen it happen before to people like Jogo.
I used to incest and needs power scaling teacher. No.
Well, no. See, that's where you're wrong.
No, he just needs a
'cause
teacher.
We did try and teach him. No, that's where you're wrong because we have tried to teach him in the past. He refuses to listen. I know I have. I know Nairobi tried to.
Actually,
I know
a little fun fact too about this particular video. He basically says in the comment section that he's not going to talk about like this topic again. He's like, I made it clear, like if he has an issue with it, he can debate me or whatever. And Clothespins did debate him, and basically from everyone that was there, like everybody who was there and bared witness to it, just agreed. Yeah, like Clothespins legitimately bodied Kuros, and the only person who disagreed, obviously, was Kuros, and he said that he wanted to have a judge look at it. Of course, he wanted to have a judge that wasn't there at the time.
And then he wanted one, end quote, that understands how infinity works.
Yeah, which, look, in
you're
order to
looking
judge,
for a bias.
Yeah, you're looking for a bias at that point, like, and like. One, ignoring the fact that, like, debate, the whole point of a judge is to judge what was said during that debate, not, like, with their own knowledge, right? Like, I could, obviously none of us agree with Immeasurable Speed Goku, but if we were judging a debate for somebody who is debating Immeasurable Speed Goku, and they legitimately just, like, made better points than, like, their opponent could debunk, right? And the opponents just, like, did terrible at debunking or whatever, we would give the point to them, even though we don't agree with it. Because it's not about like what's actually true; it's about what's being said in the debate. And the other issue too is like, what metric does he define like knowledge on infinite? Right? So like, it's probably just going to be knowledge that he personally thinks is correct. So they never actually got a judgment on it, but most people who were there would just agree that like Clothespins won.
Yeah, which God, that was so long ago.
Yeah,
that was so long ago.
That feels like ancient history now.
But in reality, like, it was towards the beginning of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was within a year. But but even then, an additional point to bring up is so he says that it's like we clearly don't actually see how it like works, even though we do see that it works off of basically infinitely dividing their speed down until they can't reach Gojo. any further past his infinity.
Well, there's Power Slice. I gotta make him even though he doesn't need it, I gotta make him a channel moderator.
Oh no.
Let's see. Clothespins would have won 0 diff if he had if he got the inaccessible speed argument on. No, he wasn't even arguing for inaccessible. He just had infinite, which is like a lot easier to like argue. And he raised the very easy points, the very valid points, right? And then Gross just didn't care, and he was like, no limits fallacy, no limits fallacy. But whatever.
Yeah, he literally fallacy, in formal term of, this is wrong because there's a fallacy, but it's unfortunate because literally, like I was mentioning earlier, with the two people Gege asked to look at Gojo's Infinite and figure it out, right?
Look. To be fair,
if it works off of a sets of infinity, is what I was going to say. Like, then no.
Oh wait, I clicked on
Lucy.
Oopsies.
You didn't give me mod.
Yeah, I know that's you,
Goblin.
Ava. I know that's you, Ava. Yeah, I just gave you mod. You didn't type before.
Yeah,
I did. I
No,
said pee pee poo poo.
Didn't show up.
yeah. I literally don't see it, Chief.
All right.
Florida
well-
Demon is called Florida Demon because he's delusional on bath salts. Just so everyone knows.
No.
Yeah, no, Silver, I might, honestly, like, since Silver's in the chat, at some point I'd probably want to have him on to talk about, like, Fate stuff, because Fate's really interesting with
Fate?
scaling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, you know, that's for another time. We have a schedule, we have a scheduled stuff for now,
We have
but,
a schedule that we don't follow.
yeah, I'll talk to you at some point, Silver, about having you on a stream sometime.
Yeah.
I'll DM you.
I'd always like to learn more about Fate. I thought about getting into it at one point.
Oh,
it's
he would
just a lot.
You would enjoy
get
those
into.
those one TikToks that we saw earlier that was heavily downplaying Gilgamesh. He would love those.
Nah. Yulverick
So-
from Demon Slayer over Gilgamesh. That's
No. Shut up. Don't make my head hurt from that. So, continuing on.
Yeah, let's continue on.
yes.
The Flash, Wally West, Superman, and other characters in comics and works of fiction.
That's the limit.
That's a blatant contradiction from what the initial scan says. The scan says things that approach me slow down and never reach me. That would mean immeasurable characters or relevant speed characters and infinite speed characters would never reach Gojo because they get slowed down. Obviously, it's whatever Gojo has shown the ability to slow down, which is characters slower than light and slower than relativistic.
Doesn't fall within that fallacy whatsoever.
You're clearly cherry picking because you're asserting the value that infinite speed and higher is the limit of his infinity. Well, in this case, the scan says things that approach me slow down and never reach me. This would mean characters even like the Flash would slow down. Obviously, that's not the case, and the limit would be things that Gojo has been shown to slow down, which is characters slower than light speed and slower than relativistic. I'm not going to respond anymore. Thunder and Pins disagree. They can debate me on Discord. What's up, guys?
All right,
Yep.
so let's
I
let's address one more thing about this that I think is hilarious. Actually, two things. One, Clothespins had several times shown the actual scan of like explaining why it would be infinite, right? And Kuros just chose not to show that because, you know, kind of contradict him. But on top of that, you also have the issue of Kuros saying that you can only go off of like the feats that are shown, despite the fact that No Limits Fallacy straight up says, like, hey, one of the things is only going off of what's shown.
Yeah.
So, if anything, he's cherry picking the definition as well. Got that one done? Nice. Only downside, though, we got another Kuros video next.
Luckily, this one's half
Alright.
the time.
The Discord links don't work.
yeah.
Yeah, oh, fuck. I'll fix that later.
Maybe try not getting banned. What? No. Wait,
I'll,
wrong person.
I'll fix that shit later. If you're watching the VOD, it should be fixed, but I can't be bothered right now.
Yeah.
So
Are we ready for this
I'm pulling mine up now.
Yeah, next
We're
one's...
doing
Pull up the next one here. Which one
The-
was it again?
Yep.
Oh, it's
the
this
next
one. Oh yeah, the
Kuros
Galio one.
Yeah,
The Galio one.
Yeah, the Saitama One Punch Man one.
the Galaxy one.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bart.
This is what I mean by there's a difference between someone that actually studies astronomy, knows astronomy, and actually makes calculations versus a random person who claims to be a power skiller and know how to actually argue things. A lot of people are using this panel to try to say that Saitama and Goro actually destroyed the stars in this area. That's why there's a hole there. This is why on this panel, which takes place before that panel chronologically, there's no stars around the Earth or the moon, despite stars being within 5 light years of each other. But you knew that because, of course, you know astronomy just like me. This panel actually comes before that panel as well, and there's no stars within space. So this is either a redraw issue or simply an illustration issue, not an actual feat that's scalable. Then Saitama and Goro actually get thrown to Jupiter, which is 440.17 million miles away from the Earth, and there's no stars within sight. Then guess what happens? A couple panels later, there's a bunch of stars near Jupiter and the moon. Then watch this. The stars magically disappear despite there being no energy attack or anything that actually dissipates the same stars made out of hydrogen and helium that would take to explode as well as illuminate the outer space area. See, there's something that you guys don't understand. When I make videos, I go for accuracy. A lot of you guys just jump to make these scaling videos or these calcs and say that Garo and Saitama are a galaxy or solar system level with these calcs that are horrible. Please stop. So when I say it's a likely assumption that Saitama and Garo simply push the stars away instead of actually destroyed or dissipate some, it's a logical assumption coming from an astronomy point of view rather than a headcanon view. Not to mention, none of these panels are accurate in terms of art and the stars are reappearing and disappearing. There's actually a word for this, including people that try to go ahead and calc this thinking that they're smart. It's called being hyper intelligent to the point where you miss the simple things. This is what I mean by...
All right. So ignoring the fact that like he literally thinks he's a giga brain,
Wow,
was
man said,
literally
yeah, I've been
garbage.
Yeah, that man literally sat there and said, yeah, I've been studying astronomy for the last 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
No, I think that... Okay, so
What
I'm
up?
not going to go into major detail because I don't have the calc myself, but James Daly actually did a response to this one, where he basically said...
I was gonna say,
James Daly did a response to this one because Kuros... Like, he did original calc where he calced this particular feat with the stars being destroyed. Kuros made this video and started bitching about the fact that, like, oh, the stars weren't destroyed, they were just pushed. So James Daly decided, you know what?
Even then, it's...
James Daly decided,
It should, yeah.
you know what? Fine, I'll calc it as if it's being, like, they're being pushed. And it still was fucking galaxy level. Like, so...
It's obviously a
Great
lower end of
gallery.
galaxy level, but even then, it's like multi-galaxy level. The other thing is, interestingly enough, if anyone's curious, there's a lot more pictures from the James Webb Space Telescope that actually go into detail about like things that we thought were stars in our night sky. Like a lot of them, by the way, are just galaxies. Like that whole chunk there, to have no light there. And the funny thing is, he, if you were going to have energy travel 4 light years away, you would have to have star to, or 4 to 5 light years or farther away in an instant. You would have to have energy that would be on scale of solar system level stuff, like, you know, or higher, obviously. Probably more in the ranges of like multiple supernovas all hitting at the same time. Just a fun little factoid for anyone curious.
yeah. I mean, there's also, you know, I find it kind of weird that that one panel got passed around right after this this debunk.
Oh, you mean the one that had
Please.
the really crappy, just, you know, filled back
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, but
I
don't know,
mean,
man.
look, he tacitly condones, you know,
Harassment
horrible
and doxing.
harassment and doxing. Not just that, bigotry as well.
Yeah.
You know, very
Bigotry
much,
as well,
very much for homophobes in his thing. So if you're a homophobe, I will find out. I will ban you, and you should go hang out with Kuros and make good standing with them.
Yeah, like, this really, like, this is probably one of the most, like, triggered fucking videos I've ever seen a power scaler make. Like, actually, wait, no,
He
hold
is
on. I need to
so
correct myself.
Big mad.
Probably, Yogan probably is more triggered, but, Yeah, no, this is pretty fucking triggered. Like, pretty sad. Honestly, like, and the fact that like he's making a point about like the inconsistencies. I'll be fucking honest with you guys, right? You want to complain about inconsistencies when it comes to something like this, then you shouldn't pixel calc at all. Like, at all. Now, obviously, that's kind of fucking ridiculous and stupid, and I think that people should pixel calc, right? But to argue like, well, the artist didn't want to draw stars in every single one of these fucking panels because, you know, time constraints. Yeah, it's
Copium.
a bit.
That just comes off as copium.
Yeah. So let's just I guess we can move on because this is honestly probably one of the saddest like videos and really easy to just see how it is.
Since we're on this topic, before we move on, I'd just like to chime in real quick. Saitama is a measurable speed, and all of the arguments against it are the big stinky. Stop using them. They're not good.
After this is uploaded, the VOD's uploaded, I will fix the Discord links, and anybody who disagrees can join the Discord server and debate.
I'll fucking take it on, actually.
Oh.
You're in for a world of hurt, but whoever you are.
Alright, alright, let's move on to the next one. What's the next one again? The fucking... Oh, yeah.
Thundercluck. Aaron. Oh,
Thundercluck
God.
Aaron video. Oh, no. Oh, I'm having PTSD right. Just looking at this. Okay.
Alright. 3, 2, 1... Let's go.
Scaling end of series Eren Yeager. Quick note, manga spoilers ahead for Attack on Titan. Now let's get into it. I made a video a couple of days back essentially going over why Eren Yeager by the end of the series would be at least universal. A lot of people had a lot of problems with this, including a few mutuals of mine. So I thought, what better way to start off the extra 10-minute feature than to fully explain why Eren Yeager, at least by the end of the series, hypothetically would be universal in power. Although I love Attack on Titan, keep in mind, AOT fans, this is not uni, but this might be. And in the great words of James Daly, let's talk about it. You know, a lot of frankly bad arguments for Eren not reaching this universal clip is that people said, he died. Mikasa chopped his head off. It's true, but we also see Ymir die, and she went on to basically be god of the universe, controlling paths, like full control over paths, control over time, etc. In fact, we also see that as Eren dies, Ymir smiles at Mikasa and Eren as she fades away. Later on, it's referenced that Eren becomes a tree or a bird. It was also directly stated that Isayama might have plans to come back to Attack on Titan eventually, and AOT without Eren just seems weird. Attack on Titan is a franchise and a story built on its insane twists and its insane symbolism. Eren being just a tree or just a bird.
So do you want to stop it here at 1:30?
Yeah, 1:30.
Really dumb. The obvious implication...
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
I too enjoyed the foreshadowing of Eren Yeager becoming an actual incel. I thought that was good character progression.
Oh my god.
No, alright, so before we continue, I will add, Attack on Titan, like, before Eren's like character assassination, I don't even want to call it regression. Like, that's just not good writing.
Yeah, it literally killed his character.
Pretty good. Like it's
he did.
It's an interesting story of like seeing somebody devolve from this idealistic, I want to protect my people to kill them all. Like, that's cool. I like that. And then
even then, one of the funny things I thought a lot of people bring up is like, oh yeah, but like they can control paths or whatever, which are like, what is it, like endless something or others. Endless doesn't necessarily mean like infinite in size, just a fun thing for everyone. Endless just means, very, very large, obviously, to where you can't perceive where the end would be.
Like my dick.
Oh my god,
Sorry.
dude! Talk about demonetization, right?
No, it's okay. We already
TikTok.
got demonetized when I said that I banged his mom.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, well that aside, fuck both you.
Look, it's not like I could get monetization anyway. I don't have enough subs.
I know. Yet.
Speaking of which, make sure you guys sub if you haven't already.
Yeah, so we've had
But-
10 viewers since the stream
great,
started.
that's
I meant
great.
to point that out earlier. That's
Thank you,
that's
everyone.
good.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
And we didn't even start at the time that we wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. We've never seen these characters at that level like do anything. So it's kind of like, the whole, yes, he sits on a rocking chair, and they say he can blow up 50 mountains in a single flick of his, pinky or something, or his dick, I don't know. But we never see it, and the only indication is just lore surrounding him, and everything else in the series is far below that.
It's like building level. At max.
Yeah, it'd be something akin to, it's like, we've never seen this. There's no reason to believe those statements because they're, possibly hyperbolic. You could also sit there and say, even though those things are consistent for that character, we don't have anything to really solidify that. And even then, you would have to go look at I would actually recommend going and looking at the kanji to see whether or not the context was more, say, planetary or societal, rather than just off the rip assuming it's universal.
Well, look, I'm just saying, you're wrong, because clearly that tree is universal.
See, that's where you're wrong. Because that tree is obviously only sword level. Because that's all it takes to chop an Eren in half.
Nah.
Same thing with that bird.
Lol.
And that tree.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say that, it seems already that, a lot of this is gonna be based on, speculation of what he thinks might end up happening, but, that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of I think, or possibly, or
It could
maybes in there.
Mm.
Yeah. Here, my computer's acting weird.
Which, look, I will say this, if this is just more of hey, this could potentially be a thing in the future, how some people have speculated that maybe in the future of Dragon Ball they'll actually get consistent and measurable, maybe. If that's the case, then okay, cool. I don't have as much of a problem about saying that statement as much as I have the problem of people going around and using this
saying
as an actual.
It is right now.
Yeah, saying that he just is uni. No.
It'd be like somebody saying, "Oh, but look, I told you it was going to be a mountain level feat, and they pulled off the mountain level feat." So that means this one in this previous series or in the early parts of the series was mountain level. Doesn't actually add up unless you can actually prove why that would be mountain level. Say the character doesn't get any stronger. Say the character has a SBS statement or some sort of extra context around him, like power of mountain shaking fist or something. Something.
Let's see. What can they do to digress his character even more?
Turn him into a turd, like PJ.
Your mother.
No.
I mean, I guess that would be a character digression.
Ooh, yeah, actually.
All right, we can continue.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
With Ymir's foreshadowing, Ymir actually leaving and vanishing after Eren dies, Eren becoming certain objects, and maybe slight implications that he would become, or at least be put into Ymir's place, because of the fact that Titans still aren't around in the world of Attack on Titan anymore at the end of the manga, which by blood they should be able to transform into Titans. Something or someone is preventing them from becoming Titans. Ymir, I think it's a lot more plausible that it's Eren. Even if you want to try and rat and downplay the verse and downplay Eren, saying that, oh, well, just because he has absolute control over Path, it's never directly stated that Paths is an infinite realm. Which, I don't know about that one. However, Paths is based on history. And history in Attack on Titan is infinite, because there's a supposed time loop with different endings. It keeps resetting. So, no matter what, history is infinite on Attack on Titan, meaning that the paths are also infinite. Eren, again, even if you don't want to say that he became one with the universe and one with everything, him having full control over an infinite realm would still buy him that universal level power. And for people who still want to downplay the verse, saying that just because Eren became a universe, that doesn't mean that he can destroy one or create one. This is very dumb. Because if a universe collides into another universe, a universe is going to be destroyed. So either way, it would make him universal. Eren would still obviously have a will of his own because of this right here. I mean, how is this not Eren? He's wrapping a scarf around Mikasa. So again, even if you want to say Eren didn't become one with the universe, and that he just rules over paths as Ymir once did, this would still buy him universal power because paths is an infinite realm due to AOT having an infinite history. You could also argue that Eren is capable of going back in time as well, with the Attack Titan and Founding Titan's memories, abilities, and also being able to control people. So you can even argue omnipresence on a universal scale. But once again, this is end of series Eren Yeager after his death. So the Founding Titan Eren? No. Attack Titan Eren? No. Literally any other Attack on Titan character except for maybe Ymir? Hell no. Only Eren and maybe Ymir would have this universal power. And even then, it is debatable. However, I'm going to start calling end of series Eren Yeager Uni. I think it's extremely arguable.
Even then, it's debatable.
He's Uni, I feel like you have to jump through a lot more mental hoops in order to say that he isn't. So I'd go with Uni Eren. But yeah, that's all I got. This was fun to actually have no extra parts. Like, I'm on technically part 2. But I'm not. I love 10-minute videos. And that's all I got. Later, random citizens.
Okay.
Scaling end of series.
All right. Silver brought up a good point just now on it.
Yeah. Even if you said a loop would make it way more finite because it would be whatever's stuck in the loop, unless you say you have control over how many loops are happening. Loopy.
Loopy.
The only thing that loops is
the
Thundercluck's logic.
The other issue I have here is that he said that he started saying like, oh, if you want to rat against this, or if you want to, or that it's extremely arguable. Did he not realize how many times in that video he said possibly, maybe, could be?
Maybe.
Like,
yeah.
This was the power scaling equivalent of public speaking where you go,
This is... Yeah, it's like building off of, like, theory after theory after theory, like, just making different theories and building off of each other, much rather than, like, having concrete fact, and then building more fact upon that to base your argumentation on. Really, really bad. I'm not gonna say anything negative about Thundercluck as a person. From my understanding, he's not that bad of a guy, but just doesn't really understand this stuff, which is fine. I don't know. I just think it's like, obviously him saying that if you wanted to rat against it does rub me the wrong way, because it's like, if anything, I'd say this is ratting using it.
Nah. It's very... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. This is just...
It's bad. It's okay,
It's
though.
bad.
There's worse things out there.
I would say this is better than the Garo Aista video.
Oh, yeah. I'd give it to him as better than that, because while it's speculation, he's somewhat aware that it's speculation. And even then, it's like, he even directly states, it's like, clearly it's only their power. Like, they were able to kill, Eren before he, I guess, ascended or whatever the hell. Yeah.
I'm about to ascend on you.
Gross.
Ew. Get a room.
No.
Degenerate.
What is this?
I was clearing some of my notifications. Right. This. I think we can move on to the next video. That one's pretty.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good, but it's not bad. I'm sorry, Kuros. Don't mean to dead name you. Oh, sorry, wait, you don't give LGBT rights, so you don't deserve them either,
Yeah.
fucker.
No, yo, you got it wrong. You got his name wrong. It's Incesta.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right.
All right, we're moving on to the last one, which is this King and Queen Lion video. Oh, good. Can't wait to be called a racist for
boy.
disagreeing with him.
Ew. Ready? 3?
3, 2,
Two, yep.
1.
2, 1, go.
Music.
Hey, Goku, quick question. How come you couldn't do that, bro? I'm just saying, you know, if somehow you can kill a universe with a punch, how come you didn't just like snap your fingers and just like knock all the water away? I'm just wondering, bro. She did it. She swung her sword one time, and I guarantee you she's not multiversal. That's crazy. But yeah, it's just a question. It's just a question. It's just, you know, but watch who gets mad. Watch who gets mad. Just watch. Just watch.
Okay, well, in regards to that video, it's almost like he didn't have eyes and could visualize the fact that gas was holding him there.
Yeah. With,
Yeah,
like,
and
energy.
you know, Goku's also trying to, you know, not suffocate.
Yeah.
So he's a bit preoccupied with that, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't like. I'll be real here. When it comes to this type of argumentation, it's really dumb. Also on top of that too, like, let's just talk about like the fact that Goku. I'll be real here. Goku, DC wise, destructive capability wise, cannot just destroy a whole universe. Attack potency wise, yeah, he's uni plus, like at bare minimum. Cue the TikTok people saying, "No, he's galaxy level. He's galaxy level, guys. Trust me."
Oh no, we're going after that bozo soon.
Yeah, the whole like idea that he can just punch and destroy the entire universe is really dumb. In the case where he actually was like about to destroy the entire universe, it was him and Beerus clashing and the shockwaves of those like almost destroying the universe. That being said, he should still scale to that. It's just that he doesn't, you know, have the destructive capability to push that far outward, right? So destructive capability wise, he's a lot less, right? People kind of forget about that fact. And then on top of that, let's just say that like he did have the destructive capability, right? It doesn't change the fact that like having not having self-sustenance in regards to being able to breathe in a vacuum or not have to breathe at all isn't a qualifier at all for universal. It's just an ability, right? So he doesn't need a dependency on that to prove that he is universal. It's a really dumb statement. I would say that I'm surprised, but King and Queen Lion has L takes like this all the time.
Nah. Which if we make this into a series, we're definitely gonna go through I have a feeling we're gonna go through a decent chunk of these with
King and Queen Lion, yeah.
King and Queen L. I'm just gonna call them King and Queen L.
Alright.
You know, their existence is a bit of an L.
I can't wait to be canceled on TikTok for apparently being racist for disagreeing with him. Has a tendency of doing that.
Ew. Cringe.
Cringe. Oh no.
Imagine calling somebody racist because they disagree with you. This isn't Twitter or Tumblr. Please go outside and touch grass.
No. Even if it was, it doesn't matter. That's like just you're literally deciding I'm going to ruin this person because how dare they disagree with me? I'm God.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you and everything you
much?
stand for. Touch grass.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think
Please touch grass.
if I remember correctly, he tried to say that like I don't remember how he tried to frame like Clothespins as a racist or something like that because of something. I think it was because Clothespin said that he was being stupid. And he's like, "Oh, are you saying that
Which-
like I'm stupid? Is it because I'm black or something like that?" It's like, dude, shut up! No.
Oh God, what a loser.
Yeah, he tends to try and find like any way to get out of something without actually arguing it.
Sounds to me like somebody who doesn't know how to properly argue.
He doesn't. Clearly.
Yeah.
Well,
Clearly, he doesn't own an air fryer.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. All right.
You know who else doesn't own an air fryer? My mom.
All right. Well, we're done with the TikTok videos now. We're done with that stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's just like if we want to talk, I mean, we've been going on for almost an hour. Just a matter of if we want to talk about like the rest of the Goku stuff, like the Goku. I'm gonna save the Goku outer stuff for another time. That one deserves a deeper dive than what I can provide right now.
Want to go over the Tyler debates and nonsense?
Yeah, if you want to go over the Tyler debates like Galaxy thing, you can.
Sure. All right. Where is my phone? I'll pull that up.
Pull up, like, what are you gonna pull up? He has a lot of videos on that shit.
Just the first one I see.
Basically, I'm gonna try to summarize this while you finding the video. Basically, guy thinks that Goku is at most galaxy or multi-galaxy. He doesn't think that Goku is uni at all. He also doesn't think that the cosmology scales to infinite in size. Now, I will say one thing that I know that he makes an argument on, like, why it's not infinite in size. One thing I can think of off the top of my head is that he says it's not infinite in size because you can't divide, like, all the galaxies in the universe are stated to be infinite as well, like, infinitely expansive, right? And he said that you can't have infinite inside another infinite, which obviously you can have, like, higher and lower levels of infinite. Oh. I like how the thumbnail didn't load properly. Oh no, it did. Never mind.
Oh no.
What?
No.
What?
It's gotten worse, hasn't it?
If Goku's multi, he wouldn't be losing to Galaxy Busters. I can't see straight. I'm actually angry. That's
If I remember correctly, isn't some of the statements about like uni? I mean, some of the statements about like Galaxy. I mean, I think fucking Zamasu states something about destroying the universe.
There's two, and one of them is from Zamasu. The other's from Moro, I believe.
Mm.
Not that it matters, because both those statements are out the window when, I directly pull up the feed of Beerus and Goku nearly blowing up the universe.
The other issue here, too, is that, like, they don't have to be, like... It's not like they're saying that their max level is destroying galaxies. Let's just say this, right?
No.
If Goku can't breathe in space, and I destroy a galaxy, he can't breathe in that space, so he's gonna die. Like...
I mean, that's how Vegeta died in Revival of F.
Yeah.
Are we gonna say Revival of F Vegeta is only planetary now because he died from that? No, that's retarded. That's just retarded logic. Like, this guy's dumb.
Fuck.
Here, I'll and he's appealing to popularity. I'm annoyed now. Here, I'll just send the video. If you want to put it up on stream for our lovely audience to partake in.
Okay, I'll try. I do what I'm told. Let me
Bottom.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I called you a bottom.
See this? You see this?
I like how I paused it and it didn't pause. TikTok, stop.
You see this right here?
TikTok, you really are garbage.
You see this?
All right. Okay. Let me pull up the. There we go.
Yo, you there?
Up on screen.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
As ready as I'll ever be with
All right.
this.
3, 2, 1, go.
You see this right here? This is exactly why I get so frustrated with you guys, because you don't listen. I never once said that Goku is a Galaxy Buster because he's scared of Galaxy Busters. Those words have never left my mouth. What I did say is if Goku is in fact multiversal, he wouldn't be losing to Galaxy Busters. Although it doesn't matter what I say, I guess, because 500, probably 600 now, of you think that Goku was Galaxy level back in the Buu Saga. This is enough for me to tell that 500 of you cannot scale worth a fuck. You see this?
Okay, so.
Wow.
Wow, like because people don't agree with him, those people can't scale
They're
with
wrong.
a fuck.
Yeah, that's
Mind
crazy. I didn't know I can't scale. That's news to me.
Mind you, it's really interesting too that like he's saying Buu Saga, a saga that, as much as I hate it, has statements that not only are galaxy level statements, they have like universe level statements. I hate that, but it's a thing. And on top of that, right? Again, I think the big issue comes down to if you destroy the whole galaxy, that isn't like obviously them trading fucking punches with Goku should and damaging Goku should scale them up to where Goku's at, right? The whole destroying a galaxy thing is just more of a destructive capability feat.
Yeah. And even
yeah.
then, we've seen that, like y'all have mentioned before, it's like if he doesn't have oxygen, he's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of is nice. Let's be real.
And Goku almost game ended himself by flying into space, and then Vegeta was like, "You idiot! You can't breathe out there."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me fix this.
This is god awful.
Yeah, we'll probably have more videos from him if we do this, if we make this a reoccurring thing. I don't know when we'll do this again. I think next stream we're probably gonna do the second part for the drip tier list. So look forward to that. We won't be doing this. We won't be streaming next week because next week is my girlfriend's birthday. So I'd much rather be spending that with her than on stream.
Happy birthday to her. But I did wish her a happy birthday already.
The next what the hell was I gonna say? Okay, yeah, no, I remember now. Okay, so then like the next stream will be not next week, but the week after. Hopefully, unless I get sick again. We probably will do the drip tier list then. Then we'll do a couple more of these types of style streams. After the drip tier list, at some point, probably like a month or a little bit over a month later, we're probably gonna do a waifu tier list. I want to give that a bit more time so that me and PJ, if we're not familiar with the character, can do a bit more research so that we actually know them We're not just rating them based on appearance and appearance alone.
Because if you're basic like that, we don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, we respect women here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yulverick, yeah.
That's why we're going to do a tier list of them.
Yeah, exactly. We respect them enough to tier list them, just like how we respect men enough to tier list them. Maybe we'll do a husbando one next.
I can already tell you Yamato is at the top of that list. Yes.
No, definitely on the husbando list.
Yeah, definitely on the husbando list.
Yep. Where the hell?
That's another thing that TikTok's starting to get annoying with. People are saying that Yamato is a woman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, people
And you know what's funny?
That.
Pins brought this up, and I love Pins for doing this. Pins said, look, man, Kaido, right, a tyrant, warlord monster.
Literally says, my son.
Who routinely beats Yamato within an inch of his life daily, still respects his pronouns.
Yeah. If you can't respect somebody's pronouns, you're literally worse than a genocidal maniac. The fictional one, mind you, but still, we're working on it.
Good lord.
God damn it. We're working on it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we have anything else that we really need to talk about this time around. Probably could just talk about more Goku stuff if we really wanted to, but we've been going on for about an hour, so I think it's about time that we could wrap things up. Dragon Ball people are better than people. Oh, Dragon people are better than people. There's Dragon Ball people. I was say no. No.
Dragon people are better than normal people? Yeah, I guess. A few of them. I mean, they scale to platonic, and 02, you want some smoke, come get it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, like, genuinely, like, Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid really does have damn good scaling for that. I love it.
Yeah, outer.
It's so blatantly outer.
But yeah, they just literally
state cosmology, though.
They just literally state platonic ideals.
Plato. How do you name drop Plato in Japanese like that hard, and then be like, but no, though.
Yeah, we use our magic to alter our platonic ideals.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, that should be it for this stream. Tune in next time. Hopefully we'll have Yulverick back. Who knows? Not next time.
It might be in the middle of.
Not. I don't know. But whatever.
I don't know. I was gonna say, yeah, y'all keep that to yourselves. It's nasty.
Yeah, you don't want to catch all fucking drip sickness.
Aww.
Man,
Yulverick, get out of here! You're scaring the bitches.
Can we just talk about how airplanes are like shooting stars in the night sky?
I swear, no. Okay, we're done here. All right.
Later, everyone.